Before Naomi, before Patricia, to you first. I want to try again, and I want to do it differently this time, together. Not alone in parking lots, not alone on bathroom floors, not alone in any room of this apartment. Together, every piece of it, the hoping and the waiting and whatever comes after the waiting together. I'm not asking for a guarantee. I am asking for the company. That is what I am asking for.
This is the most beautiful night of my life. I need you to know that. Whatever comes, I need you to know that I'm meant completely.
Whatever comes.
The wedding is over, Serena. You said after the wedding. It is after the wedding. I need you to tell me you are going to tell him. Tonight or tomorrow, but soon. It has to be soon. I know. Tomorrow. I will tell him tomorrow.
Tomorrow. You said tomorrow. You are going to do it tomorrow. You have been saying after the wedding for 8 months. The wedding is over. Tomorrow you tell him. Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
I keep thinking about the vows, the part where you said, with everything I am and everything I have. I keep thinking about that part. That was my favorite part.
I meant it. Everything I am, everything I have. I meant all of it. Tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow. It is already tomorrow. Okay. Okay.
I need to tell you something. I have been trying to find the right time to tell you for 8 months, and I have run out of time, so I'm just going to say it. Please let me say all of it before you respond.
8 months ago, I found out that I was pregnant. I lost the baby at 11 weeks. You did not know I was pregnant. I've been carrying that alone since it happened, and I am sorry, and I need you to know all of it.
I did not tell you because I was afraid. Not of you, I need you to hear that. Not of you, I was afraid of what it would do to us. We were 8 months from the wedding, and I thought, if I tell him now, it changes everything, and I could not face changing everything. That is the honest reason. There's no better reason than that. Naomi knew. She has known since it happened. She has been telling me to tell you for 8 months. Every week for 8 months, she told me to tell you. I did not. That is on me, not on her. I need you to know that before you feel anything about Naomi.
How long?
I'm not asking you to be okay with this right now. I'm asking you to still be here when you finish being not okay with it. That is what I am asking. Just
Did Naomi know?
yes.
I love you. I need you to know that I still love you, and I need to take a walk you.
He knows what.
He said I love you before he left. You told me he said it. And then he said it again at the door. Serena, that is not a man who is leaving. That is a man who is walking. There is a difference. I keep thinking about what I said last night. At the reception, I said, whatever come, I need you to know I meant complete thing. Part of me was planning to say him for this morning, and I knew there ain't coming that he forwarded back to me. He ever perhaps him. Then he already had.
I have more questions. I am not ready to ask them all today, but I need you to know I am back and I am staying, and when I am ready to ask them, I am going to ask them, and I need you to answer them the way you answered the ones this morning. All of them, honestly. Can you do that?
Yes.
When you found out, the day you found out, what did you do? Where did you go? Who did you call first?
I was at work early. I went to the pharmacy alone. I sat for car from the Gusto. I found to go alone in the bathroom. You had to work dinner.
And then? The day you lost it, 11 weeks. Were you alone? I need to know if you were alone when it happened.
Naomi was with me. I called her when I knew something was wrong. She came, she stayed.
Did you want it? And did you, at any point in those 11 weeks, almost tell me?
There were 3 times. You once at dinner, 2 weeks after I found out, once when you were asleep with the darling, I almost woke up.
Okay.
At what point did you decide you were not going to tell me? Not almost tell me, decide. When was the actual decision?
After the 3rd time. At the drove home alone that night, you were getting a ride with someone, and I drove home by myself after the wedding.
Do you regret not telling me? And I mean genuinely, not because it came out anyway. If it had never come out, would you have regretted it?
Yes, I would have regretted it. Not immediately. I think I would have been very good at not thinking about it.
Did you know when you made that decision in the car, when you chose after the wedding, did you know that I would have been there for you? That I would have held your hand through it? Did you know that about me?
Yes.
I still didn't.
I think I did not tell you because I was not ready to need you that much. I think I was afraid of how much I was going to need you. And that is the real reason. That is the thing underneath everything else.
I would have wanted you to need me that much. I want you to know that. We are going to be okay. I need you to know that I know that.
How do you know that?
Because you told me the real reason. We can work on it together if you let me.
Yes, I will let you. Okay. It is the same. I knew it would be the same. I wanted to stand here and notice that it feels different. Is that strange? Does that seem strange to you?
No, it does not seem strange. It seems exactly right. Which room feels most different?
The bathroom.
I keep thinking about the bathroom floor. I am not saying it to make you feel bad. I just keep thinking about it, and I wanted you to know that I think about it. Is that okay to say?
Yes, it is okay to say I think we're ready to now.
Yes?
Can I ask you something? And you can tell me if it is too soon or too much, but can I ask you if you are angry, not about the secret? About me not needing you, are you angry about that?
I know you are. I can see you working on it.
Serena and Daniel, 14 blocks away. The alone is the thing I've always known. They're going to be so good at this.
My own Wednesday evening.
I need to tell you something. I have been wanting to say it since I read your text in the parking lot.
You were brave this weekend.
Not in the way people say brave when they mean you survived something.
I mean, genuinely, the way you told him, the order you told it, the real reason you said at the end. That was brave. I needed you to hear me say that. I needed to hear that from you specifically. Not from Daniel Solo, from you.
Naomi, thank you. I needed that. I'm here.
I bought something today. On my lunch break, I do not know exactly why I bought it. I walked past the shop and I went in and I bought it and I want to give it to you.
I want to tell you something, and it is not a big thing, it is actually a small thing. But I think the small things are what this week has been about.
This week, this ordinary week, has been the best week of our marriage. I know that sounds strange because it has also been hard, but it has been the best week because it has been real.
The whole week has been real. No management, no carrying, just real. And I wanted you to know that I noticed that, and I am grateful for it, and I am grateful for you.
What did he buy?
The vintage comic book.
Of course, only Daniel.
Are you okay? The actual okay?
Yes, the actual one.
You look like someone who has been putting something down for 3 weeks and is still getting used to the weight being gone. That is what you look like. Come here.
I want to ask you something, and I need you to know before I ask it that I am not asking because I am angry or because I think you did anything wrong. I am asking because I am your mother, and I have been watching you carry things alone your whole life, and I want to understand where it comes from. Can I ask you that? Yes, you can ask me that. Why do you find it so hard to let people take care of you? Not love you, I know you let people love you, but take care of you, the taking care of. Why is that the hard part for you?
I do not know.
No, I do think I know. I think I have always thought that needing people meant something was wrong with me, that I should be able to handle things. That needing, real needing, the taking care of kind meant I was not enough on my own. I know that is not true. Knowing and doing are different things.
I know. I have known since you were 9 years old. You had the flu and you would not let me sit with you. You kept saying, I am fine, Mom, I do not need anything. Mom.
Where the river runs, no one knows. I'm driving past the truth I kept inside, searching for a place where I can finally hide.
Can I tell you something about Daniel? Something I haven't said out loud yet, not even to Naomi? Yes, tell me something about Daniel. He makes 3 coffees every morning now. I have been thinking about that all week. The 3 coffees, that is who he is. I know, I noticed. You chose well, Serena. I want you to know that I think you chose very well. I almost did not tell him.
Patricia, can I ask you something? I need to know, when I called you the day after the wedding, what did you think I was going to say? What did you think it was going to be?
I thought that when you're wet. Well, I'm just nerve-wrazy. I want to hear it from her.
I do not deserve either of you. That is the most ridiculous thing you have said in 30 years. Agreed. I want to say one more thing, and then I am not going to say anything else about any of this for as long as you do not want me to. The thing I want to say is you are allowed to grieve it. The baby, you are allowed to grieve it properly. Not manage it, not carry it, grieve it. With Daniel, with me, with Naomi, with whoever you need. You do not have to be done with it just because you told the truth about it. You are allowed to still be in it.
Okay.
Naomi, final note, Sunday evening, Atlanta. She is on her couch. A text from Patricia. Naomi reads it. She smiles. She replies and looks at the window. The ordinary Sunday, the best kind.
I did not know how to start, so I came here. This is where it happened. I thought if I am going to grieve it properly, like Patricia said, I should start where it started. So I came here, and I left the door open because I am done doing things in bathrooms alone.
She left the door open, a silent, sweet invitation for whatever she might find.
I think about this room sometimes. I think about you being in here alone. I do not say it to make it worse. I just think about it, and I wanted you to know that I think about it.
I know. I think about you not knowing. I think about you at the work dinner that night. I think about how ordinary that dinner must have been for you, how ordinary your whole evening was while I was here. I wanted it. I need to say that out loud in this room. I wanted it. I was terrified and unprepared, and it was not the right time, and I wanted it anyway. I did not let myself say that properly until right now in this room I'm saying now.
I know.
I wanted it in the room where it happened.
I know. We could want it again together.
Okay.
I am glad you left the door open. I need you to know that. I am glad every time you leave the door open. That is what I want our marriage to be. Open doors. You can always leave the door open for me.
I know, I am learning. I left this one open. That is a start.
I am going to need to come back here. Not tonight. I think tonight I have done what I came to do. But I am going to need to come back. Is that okay?
The door is always open.
There it is.
I want to tell you something about why I kept this for so long. Before I tell you what it is, I kept it because I was waiting for the version of you who would understand it completely.
Not the younger version. Not the version before the wedding. The version who has been through something and left the door open. That version. You are that version now. I am listening.
When you were 3 years old, I lost a pregnancy. Your father never knew. I did not tell him. I did not tell anyone. I went to the hospital alone. I came home. I made dinner. I put you to bed. And I carried it for 30 years because I did not know how to need anyone enough to put it down.
You went alone, like I went alone. You came home and made dinner, like I came home and made dinner and managed it. You carried it for 30 years.
I carried mine for 8 months, and I thought I was the only person in my family who could not ask for help. But it was you first. You taught me this.
Your father knew something was wrong that year. He asked me 3 times. I said I was fine each time. He never asked a 4th time. I have thought about that 4th time for the 3rd he asked. But I also should have answered the 3rd.
How did you put it down? The carrying. How did you actually do it? Because I am beginning to, and I want to know how you got from 30 years to the place where you could tell me this today.
Slowly. And then all at once, like most things. Your father died 4 years ago. I sat with it for a long time, and then one day I understood that the carrying was not protecting him. He was gone. I did not need the protection anymore. I decided, enough.
I thought you might want more tea. I have been listening to the kettle from the bedroom, and the kettle told me it was time.
Daniel, stay. She is saying stay so you can hear the rest.
I want to say one more thing. To both of you, what you are doing, the questions and the bathroom floor and the open doors and the 3 coffees and the staying, what you are doing is not ordinary. I know it feels ordinary because you're in the middle of time. But I am 61 years old and I have been watching marriages for 61 years, and what you are doing is not ordinary. I wanted you to know that I see both of you doing it.
Thank you for coming, both times.
Both times I like meeting you more. When did you become funny?
You were just too busy managing things to notice.
I want to call Naomi. Can I call her from the table?
You do not have to ask permission to call Naomi. You never have to ask permission to call Naomi. Tell me everything. Patricia has a story. I need you to hear it. Patricia, thank you for driving from Savannah both times. Both times it was for her. I know.
I am not saying it was wrong. I am saying I would have liked to have been asked first. That is a reasonable thing to want. That is not me being difficult. That is me saying I would have liked to have been included in the decision before it was made.
I hear you. I should have asked. I am sorry I did not ask.
I need you to hear me right now. Not the case I am making, me. I need you to hear me right now.
I am hearing you.
I felt left out. That is it. That is the whole thing. I felt left out, and her saying that I built an argument around it because saying I felt left out, it felt like needing something. And I am still learning that needing things is allowed.
Felt left out. I hear that. That matters. I am sorry you felt left out.
Thank you for saying that.
Can I say something? I have been wanting to say it for a while, and I have not known how to bring it up. This seems like the right time because we are already being honest.
Tell me.
I need you to know that every time you say I need you, every time you leave a door open or call Naomi from the kitchen table or say I felt left out instead of building the case, every time you do one of those things, I feel like I am meeting you. Like I am meeting a version of you that was always there, and I am just now being introduced to her. And I wanted you to know that I like her. I like her very much. I think she is the best version. I think she is the one I actually married, even if she was not fully there at the wedding.
She is still learning.
I know, I am learning too. We are learning at the same time. That is what I want. I do not want to be further ahead than you. I want to be learning at the same time.
I am going to keep saying it wrong sometimes. I am going to build cases when I should say the true thing. I am going to manage when I should need. I want you to know that. I am not cured. I am learning.
I know. I am going to sometimes not ask when I should. I am going to sometimes receive the case when I should ask for the true thing. I am not cured either.
Yeah.
The whole's the deal. We are both learning. The deal is we keep going.
We keep going.
I said it.
I know.
I did not plan it.
I know. That was the point.
I am going to say it again. Not tonight. I am too tired tonight, but I am going to say it again.
I will be here.
Daniel,
Yeah.
I need you to know that I know I could not have done any of this without you. The floor and the questions and the door and the crying and the Patricia drive and all of it, I could not have done it without you.
I know.
I am telling you anyway.
I know. I am glad you are telling me anyway. Serena,
Yeah.
I need you to know the same thing. I could not have done any of this without you either. The questions and the walk and the floor and all of it. I needed you to be brave enough to start. You started. I needed that.
Okay.
I have been thinking about something for 2 weeks, and I want to say it this morning because it is Saturday and we have nowhere to be, and I think the important thing should be said when there is nowhere to be. Can I say it?
Say it.
I have been thinking about the bathroom floor. Not the night of it, what you said on the bathroom floor. You said we could want it again, someday, together. And I said, okay.
And I have been sitting with the okay for 2 weeks, and I think I am ready to say more than okay. I think I am ready to say, I want to think about it, actively, with you. Not someday, as a future that stays future. Someday as a thing we actually look at together and decide.
I want to look at it with you. This morning, if you are ready.
I have been thinking about it too, every day for 2 weeks. I just did not know how to start the conversation.
How does it feel? The thinking about it?
It feels different from before. Before it was something I was managing, the secret of it, the loss of it, the alone of it. Now it feels like something I am considering. With you, the considering feels different from the managing. I think I am ready to consider it. Together, I think that is what today is for.
Something is happening in Charleston right now. I can feel it.
Can I tell you what I am actually afraid of? Not the general afraid, the specific afraid. Because I think if I say it out loud, it stops being the thing I carry alone and starts being the thing we carry together. And that is the deal now. We carry things together.
Tell me the specific afraid.
I am afraid that wanting it will bring back the carrying. Not the secret, I mean the carrying alone. The 8 months version of the carrying, because the last time I wanted it, I carried it alone, and the alone was the worst part. Worse than the loss. The alone. And I know we have done the work. I know the door is open and the questions have been asked and the bathroom been sat in and the 3 coffees are made every morning. I know all of that. And I am still afraid that wanting it will take me back to the version of me who carries things alone. Because that version lived in this apartment for 8 months. She knows where everything is.
I want to say something about that version of you. The one who carried it alone. She is not gone, I know that. She lives here. But she is not the only version that lives here anymore. I need you to hear me in this kitchen. There is also the version who set the cup down at 10:14 a.m. on a Sunday morning and said, I need to tell you something. There is the version who left the bathroom door open on a Thursday evening. There is the version who said, I need you to hear me in this kitchen on a Tuesday. Those versions live here too, and they are stronger than the carrying alone version. Not because the carrying alone version is weak, because the carrying together versions outnumber her now. 10 weeks of carrying together. She has company now. She does not have to be alone in this apartment anymore. If the wanting comes back, and I think it will, and I think we should let it, she will not be alone in it. That is the only promise I can make. But I am making it completely.
I want to try again. I am saying that out loud for the first time. To you. Before Naomi, before Patricia, to you first. I want to try again, and I want to do it differently this time, together. Not alone in parking lots, not alone on bathroom floors, not alone in any room of this apartment. Together, every piece of it, the hoping and the waiting and whatever comes after the waiting together. I'm not asking for a guarantee. I am asking for the company. That is what I am asking for.
You told me first.
Yes, you first. That is who you are now, the person I tell first.
Then let's think about it together, right now, this morning. The hoping and the waiting and whatever comes together. Starting now, this is the beginning of the next thing.
Okay.
I want to say one more thing, and then I want us to just be in this kitchen for the rest of the afternoon. Without agenda, without the next thing yet. Just this kitchen and this Saturday and you and me and the beginning of it sitting here with us. The one more thing is this, I am glad she told me, 8 months late, in a bridal suite on a Sunday morning. I am glad she told me when she did, because if she had told me earlier, I do not know if I would have been ready to receive it the way I received it. I think the 11 minutes needed to be 11 minutes on the morning they were. I think the 7 questions needed to be the 7th week, not the 7th day. I think the bathroom floor needed to be 10 weeks, not 2 weeks. I think we arrived at each thing exactly when we were both ready for it. And I think that is going to be true for this too, the next thing. We are going to arrive at it when we are both ready. And we are going to be ready together. And I just wanted to say that before we sit in the afternoon.
I think so too. Then let's just be in this kitchen for the rest of the afternoon.
Mom, I need to tell you something.
Tell me.
I told Daniel first.
You told Daniel first. Yes. Good. That is exactly right. That is who he should be now.
Patricia, I said okay, the actual okay, to him. At the kitchen table, I said okay to the beginning of the next thing. I know. I could hear it in your voice before you said it. The okay that has arrived. How did you know? Because you sound different. You have sounded different since the bathroom floor. But today you sound settled, the way people sound when they have put the last thing down. You put the last thing down, Serena. You are allowed to just be settled now. Mom. Yes. Thank you for driving from Savannah. Both times. Both times. need you to come home.
I am on my way. Tell me.
I did not go to the bathroom alone this time. I was alone in the bathroom. But I left the door open, and I called you before I called anyone else. I am pregnant. You are the first person I wanted to tell.
You told me first.
Always, you first, always.
How do you feel?
Not alone. Tell me everything. I told Daniel first. I know. I am pregnant, Naomi. Serena, I know. Are you okay? The actual okay? Yes, the actual one. I am not alone in it this time. Tell me how it feels. It feels like the beginning of the next thing actually beginning. Yes. Mom, I need to tell you something. I know, baby. Tell me. I told Daniel first, 3 days ago. On a Thursday morning, he came home and I told him at the kitchen table and I was not alone in it. Serena. Yes, Mom. You did it right this time. I know. You were not alone in the bathroom. You were not alone in the telling. You are not going to be alone in any of it. No, I am not. Come to Savannah soon, both of you. I want to feed you properly. We will come, Mom. Good. That is good. I am proud of you, not for being pregnant, for how you are in it, for who you are in it. That is what I am proud of. Thank you for asking if I was happy. Thank you for answering. Mom. Yes, baby. I am happy. I know. I could hear it in your voice before you said it.
I am not afraid. I want you to know that. Not the managed not afraid, the actual not afraid. I am not afraid of the wanting this time because I am not alone in it. That is the only thing that needed to be different. The alone. And it is different. You are here. The door is open. I am not afraid.
I am here. I am going to keep being here. Every piece of it, the hoping and the waiting and whatever comes after. Every piece. Together.
Okay.